Hello, welcome back. First of all, apologies about the very poor lighting. It's winter here in Brazil and I am in front of a massive window, but there is no light outside and it's 7:30 a.m. There is no light. I'm so sorry, it's really dark. So hopefully this will get better soon, okay? Today I'm here to talk to you about raising your child in English. Everybody asks me about this because I have two kids. Dominic is 3 years old. Naomi is going to be 2 next month, so 3 and 2. And we live in Brazil and my husband and I are both Brazilians. However, we speak English fluently as we lived in England for a very long time, okay? So we only ever interact with the children in English, and that's 100% of the time. So thinking about this, I'm going to give you 3 crucial tips to follow if you want to raise a bilingual child, okay? Number 1, define what you're going to do. Whether you have a partner or you're a single parent, you have got to make a decision, okay? Whether, it's very similar to if, okay? So whether you have a partner or you're a single parent, so, you know, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm still very sick from last week. Let's go again. Whether you have a partner or you are a single parent, 2 options, you need to make a decision, okay? So you decided that you're going to speak English with your child, and that's the end of it. You stick to it, okay? You make a decision and you stick to it no matter what. That's it, that's what you're doing, okay? And you're gonna do that in front of everyone, and that's what, you know, it takes me to number 2. You stick to it and you do not give in, okay? To stick to something, think about this, stick. When you stick to it, you don't change your mind, okay? You don't change the plans, you stick to it. And to give in, imagine, these phrasal verbs are really logical. To give in, it's like, okay then. No. There is no okay then. You don't give in, okay? You make a decision that you're gonna raise your kid in English and you don't give in no matter what. The most common things that will happen, and they will happen because I live in Brazil and we only ever talk to the kids in English 100% of the time, okay? Is that you will meet people, Brazilians obviously, you will be with family, friends, at school, a social situation, and you will have to talk to your kid, right? Maybe in front of those people. And then you think, oh, that's so rude, you know, I'm gonna speak in Portuguese with the child. No. That's wrong. You made a decision that you're gonna talk in English to the kid, then you talk in English to the kid, no matter what, okay? It doesn't matter that it's going to sound rude to other people or that you're going to be embarrassed. No. Otherwise your kid is going to be confused and it's not going to work. It's all about consistency here. So you talk in English and you talk in English 100% of the time in front of whoever it is, okay? And also your kid will test you. They will try you. Watch out. Okay? My kids don't go to school yet, but they will, and which means that they're going to a normal Brazilian school, okay? When they go next year. So they are very, they're not really exposed to a lot of Portuguese because I'm going to talk to you about this in number 3, but they only watch TV in English, for example. So they're not very exposed to Portuguese. Family members, feel a little bit strange talking to them in Portuguese because they don't understand. I always explain that, kids learn in a different way. Talk to them in Portuguese and they will understand eventually, but they feel a little bit strange about this. So what happens is that the kids don't have a lot of exposure to Portuguese yet, okay? Next year this will change. However, my kid, my 3-year-old son, Dominic, has started to go to a physical education class, you know, like a PE class that they run and they play football and they do these things twice a week with Brazilian friends, right? So he's having friends for the first time in his life, and it's all happening in Portuguese, kind of, because people always want to talk in English to him. Basically, yesterday, he said to me at home, "Mamãe, vem aqui." And I was like, "What?" And I said to him, "Listen, no, okay, Portuguese is really, really nice. I'm so happy that you're learning, but with mommy and daddy, you need to talk in English only, okay?" And then he's like, "Okay, sorry, mommy, can you come here, please?" So they will test you. They will try you. You have got to be firm and resistant. It's not easy. It's so easy to give in. We hear so many stories of parents that started off teaching English to the kid. And I'll tell you why I said teaching like this, because I don't believe in that tactic. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. And somewhere like along the way, things went wrong and they said, "Oh, you know," and then I stopped. And I'm like, what? No, you don't stop no matter what. Okay, that's a lifetime decision. So think about that decision, because when you establish a relationship with your kid in English, that's the relationship you're having. If you're not 100% fluent, you're gonna have to work on your English too, okay? So don't be a disappointment to your kid. Work hard. Number 3, the last tip that is so important. A bilingual kid is only considered bilingual when the child is exposed to the minority language. There is the majority language and the minority language. The child needs to be exposed to the minority language for at least 25 hours a week. Surprise! You know that school that you are paying a fortune for your kid to go to, which says bilingual? If your child is not exposed to the minority language of the school, which would be probably English, for at least 25 hours a week, it's not a bilingual school. They're lying to you, and you're paying a lot of money for it. And I'm not sorry to tell you, I'm actually really glad I can tell you this, because I am so angry at how many people are being fooled by this. Okay, it's 25 hours per week. 20, okay? 25 ideal, at least per week. So your child is what? Learning English for 2 hours a day at school is not a bilingual school, okay? Have that in mind, please. So 25 hours per week of interaction in English, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. How are you gonna talk to the kid for 25 hours a week? Hold on, relax, it's okay. This involves talking to the kid, reading to the kid in English. This is crucial, it's a daily practice. Watching TV in English. There are so many fantastic educational shows for the child to watch on Netflix, on YouTube. Really amazing content, educational things. Okay, in both American and British English. There is a lot of stuff out there. So, and music as well, like real music, not just nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes are music for little children. They're great, but also normal music. You know, I always like to introduce music to my kids. So I'll put on things like the Beatles, little bit of John Mayer, because I'm obsessed, Bob Dylan, you know, lots of different Fiona Apple, like random artists that I would like them to get to know. And so yesterday we were listening to music in the car, and there was this song playing which is like so old. I think it's 80s, I'm not quite sure, but it's this old song. And I don't remember exactly how it went. Oh, I remember now. And it went like this. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Like, you know this song, right? And then my kids were in the back. Once we arrived at the destination, Dominic was like, what have you done today to make you feel proud? And I'm like, what? So music is amazing. It's a great way to learn, also for kids, okay? Expose your child to English for 25 hours a week. You have a bilingual child. Good luck. Stick to it. If you like this video, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you soon in a week. Thanks for watching. Bye.